Spared no expense.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a Jurassic Park video, where today we're discussing the potential of the next video game for Jurassic Park. Be sure to like the video if you're excited, and don't forget to also subscribe to the channel to stay up to date from all of the news coming out from the Jurassic franchise. By the time you're watching this, I'll probably be away for a short holiday in Cologne, Germany until the 29th. So I've been waiting for a perfect time to make this video, and now seemed fitting enough. We discussed this briefly in my previous video where we discussed the best dinosaur games coming out for 2023, so if you want to go check that out, feel free to check it out. But today we'll be going off script and speaking from my heart and seeing what some of my first reactions will be to this incredible fan-made game. So what better way to start off than getting into it by first showcasing the original trailer to you all.
Creation is an act of sheer will. This place, I wanted to show them something that wasn't an illusion. Something that was real. Something that they could see, touch.
But you can't think through this one, John. You have to feel it.
I was overwhelmed by the power of this place. But I made a mistake too. I didn't have enough respect for that power, and it's out now.
The only thing that matters now are the people we love. Alan and Lex and Tim. John, they're out there where people are dying.
Spared no expense.
Now may I just say, what a trailer that is. That really just summed up the whole sequence of the first movie, like just bringing Jurassic Park together and video games. Who doesn't like that? Universal. Now I'm not going to call them out on anything too much here. However, creating Jurassic Park games and Jurassic World games has been quite difficult, let's say. Universal haven't really pushed to create many dinosaur games, and even when fan-made games pop up, like Jurassic Park Operations, Universal seems to shut them down and cause a cease and desist, meaning that we don't really get a playable version, and they don't really get to sell the game on and make people enjoy, well, the Jurassic franchise when it comes to video games. The only main video games that we get from Jurassic are the occasional evolution games that seem to be released every 3 years now. However, there's only 2 of them, so I don't suspect that there'll be a 3rd one. And then we also get mobile games. Recently, Primal Ops released, I think back in May or March of 2022, and on Halloween this year, it got shut down, which was very odd for a Jurassic Park mobile game to occur, really. Like, you don't really see a game die within the first year, and that's probably down to microtransactions. According to some reports, it seems like Universal weren't making too much on the game, and unfortunately it seems like it didn't really add too much, and they weren't making a big profit on this game either. So they really went down the logical business route here, and decided to shut down the game, which is understandable from a business standpoint. However, this is where I think Universal aren't capitalizing on video games. Video games are bigger than ever, which is why I'm surprised how we barely get a game every year. Understandably, a game every year may be pushing it a little, but it still would be nice to have something other than evolution. Don't get me wrong, I love Evolution and I love park builders. I will keep buying park builders no matter what. However, it won't hurt to stray away from that timeline and maybe start something new, similar to what we got for Jurassic Park the game. So unfortunately, it seems like Universal aren't really pushing too much with games. Although I don't think Marvel are doing too much with that, but they are starting to dabble a little bit more now. And as I was discussing just a little bit earlier, fan-made Jurassic Park games have popped up here, there and everywhere. Obviously, people love the name and the brand of Jurassic Park, so people are trying to sell their game onwards, branding it as Jurassic Park. But obviously from a legal standpoint this is illegal and they can't really do that, hence why they get cease and desists, such as a Jurassic Park game that was actually set to release a few years ago called Jurassic Park Aftermath. Not much is known about what happened, but they kind of went silent, so we presume that Universal reached out to them for a cease and desist. But here we are again with Jurassic Park Operations. Now this one is a little bit tricky because technically I don't really think this person is selling this and they're not really selling it as a full game, but through the application called Dreams on PlayStation, you're able to witness and I believe play this game as well. It's created by a creator called Chronoticon, who has been reaching out to me previously and giving me some updates regarding this video game, and the more I see, the more I actually get really impressed, and I want to buy a PlayStation 5 just to be able to play this Dreams game. I don't really know too much about it, but if you can create stuff like this, go ahead. But as you could probably see from that trailer, it seems like it's got a lot of gameplay aspect and really sticks to the Jurassic narrative. But check out this awesome Jurassic World Dominion final battle piece that he was able to make in Dreams as well. I mean, just take one look at that. It looks incredible. I mean, granted it is a little bit jagged from the sides and the views, but this is still a fan-made game made by one person in a third-party application on PlayStation. Like, if fans can do that, why can't big companies, AAA companies, do exactly the same thing? Now, from what we, let's say, assume, it seems like Universal don't really want to create a game where you're having a first-person shooter or a third-person shooter and you shoot dinosaurs. It seems like some reports or some leaks about this stuff have said that that's not really on their list, they don't want to create stuff like that, which is unfortunate because Jurassic World Survivor was supposed to also release in 2019, which is a deleted video game unfortunately, but we'll cover that in another video later down the line, maybe this Christmas. But Jurassic Park Operations is a perfect example. Ever since the trailer released, it's gone everywhere. It's gone viral, let's say. Loads of people want to check it out and loads of people want to play this, but unfortunately some cannot, and it's upsetting. So hopefully this brand new Jurassic game should, stay relatively okay considering it's been made via PlayStation, and that way Universal can take into account all of the audience that this game is generating and hopefully realise that yes, they should be making a Jurassic Park game like this. I mean, especially with Jurassic World Dominion and dinosaurs are now all over the globe, it lays the foundation for an absolutely perfect story narrative game out there. Something similar to maybe the Dark Pictures anthology, where the players get to pick what story they get, and as you make different decisions, your bearings change. So for instance, you could make a decision, a very important decision, that could mean that somebody from the main cast could die. Stuff like that is actually really cool, and I do feel like Jurassic has that opportunity. I mean, take a look here. We've got something here with a Pyroraptor that was also made in Dreams, and also a Therizinosaurus. I'll show you these two incredible sequences, because simply, they're amazing. And I believe in the background we've also got some other videos where he's got Giganotosaurus and also Tyrannosaurus Rex. But overall, I really do hope that this Jurassic Park Operations gets a good audience, where Universal were like, maybe we should make a game like this. Because I think I speak for, let's say, 70% of the fanbase here, it's definitely overdue for a Jurassic Park video game that's mainstream, maybe similar to Ark. And by similar, I mean popularity basis. That way, it just, I don't know, it makes sense to me, and I assume it makes sense to loads of you guys. But that's what I just wanted to discuss in this video, completely off script, but speaking from my heart. I do believe that Universal should be pushing to try and release dinosaur games from the Jurassic franchise, exactly like Jurassic Park Operations. And hopefully they take the audience and reception of Jurassic Park Operations into consideration when thinking about whether or not they should make another game. But I am intrigued to see what you guys think, so feel free to let me know what you think of Jurassic Park Operations down below, and what type of video game you want to see from the Jurassic franchise. Should they release something in 2023, 24, 25, 26, 27, whenever? I mean, for me personally, it will be absolutely incredible for Bandai Namco and also Universal to collab together and create an awesome Dark Pictures anthology game. It doesn't even have to be Jurassic, just something dinosaur related. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to press that like button and don't forget to also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. But in the meantime, and most importantly, all I ask for from you guys today is to make sure you're all staying safe out there, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.